Guild Wars 2. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. It's 2024, I've never played this game, but let's go. I'm just gonna go buy whatever looks the best. Same with the class. Somehow the game kind of visually reminds me a little bit of something like a WoW, probably the closest thing I can think of. That's an interesting way to present dialogues. Oh wow, the map is pretty damn huge. That's gonna be a lot of explorations. I'm already hyped for that. Come on, let's go. I will say the minimap is in a pretty awful place. I do like how the game is very smooth. Alright, so we're doing some sort of a mission. There's a bunch of these guys here. Alright, so there's the big boss. Damn, he's pretty damn huge. Holy. And he's dead. That wasn't too difficult. I like how they open up the map for me and just pinpointing where I need to go. I've never seen anything like this in any other game. Alright, got it. So you can only move it to certain location and you need to drag it all the way there. And there is no animation in between. It also solves me another issue. I couldn't stand this quest log to be at the very corner. It's far away from eyes and difficult to read. I don't think I can find any proper quest log. Maybe I'm blind, but I can't see one. All I see is this bit on the side, and that's it. Okay, so it's interesting how the rewards are here in the corner, and they do not pop out automatically, so you have to click them. Alright, I transformed into leopard. Aww, I'm playing with the cubs. It's so cute. Okay, I just noticed that this is a back system, like in WoW. Which kinda sucks, I'm not a fan of that system. Okay, so it shows me to go here. I see that there is some sort of way up there, but how the hell do I get up there? Okay, so I just had to Google where I need to go because I was a little bit lost. Apparently I need to go here underwater. I thought you cannot go here, but I guess you can. Okay, now it makes sense that I need to go here. Well, I feel that the game core itself is actually pretty fun and pretty good. But where the game probably shows the most age is that it almost expects you to know how things are in this game, and if you don't, it's a bit of a problem. I get that back in the day every game was like that. I'm old, so I know I used to play games like that. But they could improve a little bit, just, you know, the communication with a new player, where he needs to go, what he needs to do, how the game works, the mechanics. Because the game tutorials are pretty slow and not really intuitive, to be honest. While the gameplay itself is actually pretty fun. Okay, this is a little bit of a different area. Well, the questing can be hit or miss. I'm just playing Snowball with kids. The only thing that I kind of dislike is that, you know, there's this bar here, but the bar fills out really slow. It'd be okay if the bar filled out in like a couple times, that'd be fine. But it doesn't. And this is not me being, you know, one of those TikTok kids. Like, it's slow. That's just how it is. And there's no reason for it to be like this. It doesn't add anything to the experience. I've been sitting here with these kids playing ever since I started talking to you guys, and only now have I finished. That took me like, what, 6-7 minutes maybe? To do something that wasn't really that fun to do. And I feel like some of you guys who play this game might not notice these things anymore because you're just so used to it. So I think it's good that somebody who tries the game for the first time says these things. Raptor mount unlocked. Okay. Alright, so just quickly googled how to equip the mount, and apparently you need to buy the expansions. Alright, so I got this new pretty cool skill. It has massive AoE and pretty huge damage. This one's pretty dope, I like it a lot. That's my new best skill so far. I'm not entirely sure if there's a skill tree or something. Okay, so the game will give me 10 hours of mount, but after that I need to buy an expansion, got it? Well, that is still better than nothing. At least get me through those beginner levels. Okay, is that a dungeon or something? It's a bit interesting how it controls. It's a bit funky. It's not the fastest mount in the world, but compared to going on foot, oh boy, it's a speed machine. Okay, so this is a city inside of a mountain, right? I thought it was going to be a dungeon or something, which is pretty cool in itself. We're gonna make some sort of a weapon. Hopefully I'm gonna get an upgrade, because I'm level 10 and I'm still rocking the level 1 weapon, so it will be nice to get an upgrade. Okay, I think I need to beat these guys. I like the way they run. I mean, you can tell this game is, you know, couple years old, so to say. Nothing wrong with that, I like this type of games. I grew up on them, so it's fine. Alright. I have no idea which one of these I should choose. probably doesn't usually matter. Ooh, that's a better bow. Thank you very much. Okay, so I can summon this thing, or I can summon an owl. I believe my skill set changed when I changed the bow, hasn't it? I'm not sure, I think so. Yeah, I don't like that. That previous one had a pretty cool abilities. We'll see if this is better. Okay, so I have 2 bows, and I can change between them. Okay, well that's pretty nice then. Why do they all look exactly the same? Okay, now we're gonna get a more powerful longbow. That is very nice. Not sure why my weapon has changed. I mean, the skills look pretty damn cool, but not entirely sure why they changed. I'm not sure which ones to go for, but this seems pretty useful. This reminds me of Assassin's Creed, this type of camera. The few things I would really wish they implemented to the game is like, you know, you press space and he would, you know, catch the rock and climb up, you know, like little distances. That would be very nice. And maybe something on the shift, like a quick sprint or something. Again, little qualities of life that would be pretty nice, since there pretty much isn't any game nowadays that doesn't have this kind of features. Again, nothing that makes or breaks the game, just something that would be nice. I guess I should have done that when I defeated this thing, but I didn't know. The game didn't show me, it sent me somewhere else. This quest is a bit annoying. These stupid rabbits keep pushing me away, and I walk like 2 meters an hour. Again, the same thing with the bar. Not a big deal to do this quest, I just wish, you know, I had to do it like, I don't know, once, maybe twice at most. But this bar will take me quite a few times to fill out. And another viewpoint of this cool looking castle. What is this? Oh, okay, I have 14 hero points, okay. I'm a little bit afraid to use my points because I don't know if then you can you reuse them later, or are you stuck? By the way guys, if you're enjoying the video so far, be sure to subscribe, as this helps me a lot as a small channel. And so guys, this is the next day. Yesterday I went to sleep at like 3 AM playing this game. Today I set up my phone as a security measure, and I received this little thing here. Let's check it out. Okay, there we go. There's our buddy. The ranger is pretty much just one big zoo at this point. Ooh, okay, this is some sort of a mini boss. He's pretty damn strong, holy shit. I'm barely doing any damage. Okay, I defeated the guy. Did he drop anything cool? I'm not sure if these things are good, but there we go. What are these things, by the way? I'm not entirely sure. I always accept them because I imagine you probably should, but I don't know what they are. Man, I love this skill. It's so useful. I can go right ahead and kill, you know, a whole bunch of monsters. That helps me out a lot, especially when you need to fill the bar. I will say that some of the questing can be, well, a little bit weird. Now I'm just catching these guys. What the hell is that? Hello? Who the hell are these guys? They seem pretty strong and they hit really fucking hard. I mean, it's pretty cool, I just don't entirely know what's happening, that's all. Maybe we're gonna get some cool rewards or something, I have no idea. I see there's a whole bunch of players killing him as well. Okay, there's a few chests. Ooh, there's a chest as well here. This one's consumable, account bound, so let's use. Don't know if these things are good. Don't know if this is good either. Okay, I received some items that need level 80, which is, you know, like a world away for me right now. If any of this is useful, you guys let me know, of course. And that's another waypoint. I do feel like the GPS could be improved. If you're not a new player, I'm sure you kind of know the locations just by heart, and you know, you don't need it. But for me, this GPS, it just shows you like the general direction which you need to go. Even just like, for example, now it kind of showed me to go in this direction, but I can see that I actually need to go here, which means I need to go all the way across, which is fine, but like I said, it could be improved. You know, it's these little things, they add up, and if you fix up these little things, it would make the experience quite a lot more pleasant. And these are not like some sort of a big deal things or game breakers, but they add up, they do. And now the game is sending me collecting these vistas, and it's fine, but you know, it could have done that right away, like at least in some like these areas, right? I've been here before. The game could have just sent me immediately. And you know, you could say, well, you should know. You probably would if you're playing for at least the second time. But because I'm not, I didn't. And I really hope this video doesn't come across as me hating the game or anything, because I'm actually really enjoying the game. I'm just pointing out little things that bother me, that, you know, caught my eye and stuff like that. Just the things you would probably notice as a new player, but you would probably never notice this as a veteran player. And if you would like to see me make more videos on this game, explore a little bit more of it, let me know in the comments. I would be happy to play more. anymore. It's a good game. Yes, it could adjust a little bit to these days, you know, these times, because parts of the game do feel a little old, but there's so much good in the game I feel like it's just outweighing it. But of course, first impressions matter a lot as well. You might only get one chance with a new player. He doesn't like it, he's never coming back. And that is the reason why I'm trying to point out these little things that catch my eye. So the whole bridge collapsed and these guys like, yeah, don't worry, we'll just use a couple of hammers and nails and don't worry, it's gonna be as good as new. Well, what can I say, they did make it as good as new. Ooh, I just noticed I'm already level 20, but I am scaled down to level 10 from what I understand. Which sucks a little because, you know, no matter how much powerful I get, kind of doesn't really matter. These look pretty creepy. Ooh, this looks like a pretty cool bow. I will take it, thank you very much. So when I press deposit all the materials, a bunch of stuff got sent somewhere. Does it go straight to the bank? Or where does it go? I'm a little bit confused. I think we're entering into new territories. Yeah, no longer snowy areas. That's actually quite pleasant. I was getting a little bit tired of seeing all white. That's a bit of nice change. I'm not sure what should I even go. It's also very confusing. Like I have no idea if any of this is good or any of these are good. No idea. I'm not entirely sure what's happening here. I think I'm gonna just upgrade this because I legitimately, I just don't know. That's the honest truth, I don't know. Holy fuck, this thing is huge. Holy, it looks pretty cool, but not super strong, but looked very awesome, epic. I will say though that without this mount, it would be absolutely awful just walking around everywhere on foot. And I get it, it's like buy the game and get the mount, I get that, but I don't know. At least some sort of a basic mount could be free, that would be nice. I'm glad they at least giving me a mount for 9 hours, so at least you get to experience and try out the game before, you know, deciding whether to purchase it or not. I also got myself a new armor that looks pretty cool. I'm also slowly starting to understand that these hearts are like the quest log essentially. You go to them and you do whatever they ask you. Why is there fireworks? What is happening? And so now that I completed the green instance, the game once again wants me to start completing these little hearts, which I don't know, I find quite relaxing and enjoyable to do. The only time it kind of bothers me is when you need to do some stupid quest and it takes forever because you need to fill the bar. That's real annoying. But whenever you have to just delete some monsters, just fight, that's fine, I don't mind it. Overall I find the game very enjoyable. Like I said, some minor gripes here and there, minor things that the game could improve. The only kind of slight issue that there's quite a few of those minor things, and like I said, some of you might not notice it, but when you start off for the first time, you do, and you very much do, especially if you come in from newer games, there's no way around it. But it is very enjoyable to play something that's a little bit more easy. You know, these games nowadays, you just play and everything is super complicated, there's stupid mechanics, there's even the simple gameplay can be at times atrociously hard, annoying, barely understandable, but here it's very easy. You point your mouse at mob, you press a few buttons, and you attack, and that's it. It's very simple, very understandable, anybody can start, anybody can play it. I'm sure things are gonna get a lot more difficult as you progress, as they should, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Call me old if you want to, but I miss those days when you just log in and you just go grind a little bit, you kill monsters, it's not too complicated, things are fun, you have your buddies. Well, I don't have buddies here just yet, but maybe one day, and it's just a good time, you know. Of course, the game could definitely improve a little bit on some of the explanation how everything works, because it just doesn't tell you, or even if it does a bad job because I haven't seen anything. These little things like doing this quest and having this long bar to fill can be annoying. The whole map system could be improved a lot. Maybe the game could here and there just, you know, adjust a little bit the visuals, make it a little bit up to date, but don't lose that old school feeling to it. Just minor upgrades here and there, nothing crazy. But in general, the game gave me a feeling of it being very good, fun, somewhat old schooly but in a good way, and most of all just enjoyable. Last night I played this game until 3 AM and I had fun. I didn't mind it at all. But like I said, of course, there's always a room for improvement. I'm of course not talking about stuff like game mechanics and stuff like that, because I don't believe I've gotten that far into the game to judge those things. However, simple things like what do you see when you start off the game, what is annoying, what could be improved and stuff like that, especially what a new player playing this game for the first time would feel, those things I can comment and I will. But the things like endgame and stuff like that, I will leave it for another video. If you guys want to see me make those videos, if you guys want to see me play a little bit more of this game, try to get a little bit further into the game and give my thoughts and impressions then. Be sure to let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this little video just as much as I enjoyed this game. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.